Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Apple TechSpot, and everyone probably has updated to Apple's new iOS 7. Now iOS 7 has implemented the most change into iOS, so now that you have iOS 7, is that it? Well, not really. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you some hidden features within iOS 7, many of which you will most likely not have known about. So let's get right into it. Alright, so first you can swipe to unlock from anywhere on your device's lock screen. You do not have to swipe to unlock from over here, but again you can swipe to unlock from anywhere on your device's lock screen. Next, if you open up Safari, the address bar and Google search bar have been combined into one. So if I tap over here and just type in something such as Apple's iOS 7 and don't hit .com or anything of that sort and hit search, it will bring up a Google search, which is really nice. And finally, Apple has put those two features together. Next, if you go ahead and open up FaceTime, you can now make audio calls. Now before, there were only video calls, but now you can also make audio calls within FaceTime, which is more convenient for some people. So all you have to do is hit that phone icon right over there, and you can make audio calls. Next, you can finally zoom in and out while taking a video. So how this works is you just pinch to zoom in and use the opposite gesture to zoom out. So a really cool feature that Apple has finally added. Moving on, the next hidden feature within iOS 7 is that applications and games do refresh and update seamlessly in the background. Now, refreshing does use up some battery, so if you want to enable or disable that feature, you can go into your settings application, and once there you want to tap on the general tab right over here, and once you have done so, you will be brought to this page. Now just tap on background app refresh, and then you will be brought to this page where you can enable or disable background app refresh. Also, automatic updates do use up data if you are on 3G or 4G. So if you want to disable or enable that feature as well, you can go into your settings and tap on iTunes and App Store, and then scroll down till you find updates, and you can enable or disable that feature from there. Alright, so next, the Maps application has been improved. So it now has a nighttime and daytime view, so it's not too bright when viewing the Maps application at night as a GPS, and it changes according to what time of day it is automatically, which is a really nice feature, and I don't know why Apple did not add this feature previously. Moving on, you can now use swipe gestures to navigate applications such as the Mail and Safari application. So all you need to do is swipe to the right to go back a page, and then you can swipe to the right to go forward a page. Now this is a really useful feature within iOS 7, and it works on the iPhone and iPod touches, and again works with a variety of applications. Also, you can now get emoji keyboards on iOS 7 as well. I know this feature was in iOS 6, but this is how to get it on iOS 7. So what you want to do is go into your settings, general, and then scroll down and look for keyboard. Once there, tap on it. So there it is, keyboard. And then what you want to do is tap on keyboards again, right over here. And then what you want to do is hit add new keyboard. And then what you want to do is keep scrolling down until you go to the E's, and what you want to do is find emoji. There it is, E-M-O-J-I. Tap on that, and once you have added that keyboard, you can go ahead and access the keyboard, such as Spotlight Search, and what you want to do is click on this little globe icon right on the bottom left of your keyboard. So there it is, that globe icon. And once you have tapped that icon, you will have your emoji keyboard. So this has a bunch of emojicons, and it's really cool. And you can get it without any sort of app or tweak, which is really nice. Next, if you go back to general, you can change the text size within iOS 7. So you can change it to becoming larger or smaller depending on your preference, which is a pretty nice feature as well. And then again, if you go back to the general tab, you can tap on accessibility, and over here you can even make the text bold if you want. So there's an option right over here, and you can turn this on or off, and if you do turn it on, you will need to restart your iOS device in order for the changes to take effect. So I'm just going to hit cancel, And if you go all the way to the top with an accessibility, you can also invert the colors. Now this feature was also in iOS 6, but it's pretty cool, and if you turn it on, it will invert the colors and give your iOS device a whole new look and feel as if it was running on a theme. So here it is, and that's what the home screen would look like if you inverted the colors. There's a keyboard with the Mohicans. There's Notification Center and Siri. And just looks really cool. But again, if you want to change it back, you can go back into your settings, and once there you can just disable the toggle. And if you scroll down, you can also access switch control. So there it is. And if you tap on it, you can go ahead and enable it, and I'll show you what it does in a second. So I'm just going to turn it on right over here by enabling it. And if you look under it, once enabling it, you will find a switches button. Just tap on that, and then what you want to do is say add new switch. Now you can tap on camera, and then you can select any of these head movements and what you want it to do with that head movement. So you can make it access Siri or anything of that sort, or app switcher, by the tilt of your head depending on which one you chose, which is a pretty cool feature. So I'm just going to select Siri, and as you can see right over here with the left head movement, it will access Siri. So here's my iPad, and for some reason it has not been working really well for me, but it has been working pretty well for others. So this is the error it gives me, even though when I'm right in front of it. So it does seem to be working perfectly fine on the iPhones, so definitely check this feature out. And last, this is a funny and my favorite feature within iOS 7. Siri hates Google Glass, and just to prove it,
okay, Glass.
I think that glass is half empty.
Again, Siri's responses are pretty hilarious, and I'm just going to show you what else Siri says at times.
Okay, Glass.
Very funny. I mean, not funny haha, but funny.
Okay, Glass.
Stop trying to strap me to your forehead. It won't work.
So there you go, guys. Siri insulting Google Glass. Now, as you may already know, you can also on iOS 7 ask Siri to do things such as turn on or off Bluetooth, which is another neat and handy little feature. Well, that about concludes this video. If you have any other hidden features which I did not mention in this video, please leave them down in the comments below. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up, as it does help out tremendously. Also, for tons more content and updates which you do not want to miss out on, be sure to subscribe to the channel. This is Apple Tech Spot, and I will catch you next time.